All right, y'all. It is September 26th, 8:25 a.m. Let's dive into it. Um, actually, I'm always on the wrong chart. I never really kind of get set up for production here. Um, on the 4-hour chart, this is a falling wedge. All right, it's pretty obvious on all time frames for me. It's so clean and clear. These downward moves are so long and powerful, but um, I'll ultimately show you. I know it's kind of cutting through here and there, right at the bottom, but this is an overshoot, false breakout, if you will call it. So that's one indication of the bulls are starting to kind of get some pressure going here. So that's the first indication. But um, but yeah, falling wedge, bullish pattern. It's a little bit better on the hourly as far as my touch points. So touch point here, touch point there. How to calculate and trade this? I took the top 667.34, and you would trade at the bottom, which I believe this is the bottom. Don't hold me to that, but I got the bottom here at maybe it's right here. Maybe I didn't do the bottom over there. Let's say it's right here. I think it was like $7. So I think my bottom was right here. I didn't necessarily move. There's so much cut through here. I didn't depend on that as a bottom. So the bottom is right here. 660.27. You take this number minus this number here, and you get probably about $7 and some change. Divide that by two, and you get about $3 and 50 something cent, maybe. I think if I can remember. Don't hold me to that. I'm not here to do the calculations. I'm just telling you how to trade the process. All right. All right. You get the breakthrough right here, which I think I did the breakthrough on the 5 minute. So let's lower it down to the time frame because there is no interruption on this falling wedge, except for this noise, volatility, liquidity graphs area down here at the bottom. So on the 5 minute, let's do it on the 5 day. It's too big. Well, it's the same thing. All right. It's the breakout right here, right up in this area. So right here, the 653 or 658.79 plus the $3 and some change, whatever that amount came out to. I think it was like 350, 360, somewhere around there. Ultimately gave me to a profit target of 662.34. So I'm leaning bullish today. That's the answer to the test. I can move that now. Don't need it. Um, but yeah, I'm expecting some downward pressure to start the morning. Maybe a little bit of sideways, not a little bit, but maybe some sideways action. So we may not get an opportunity to trade this. Who knows? You know, if I'm expecting the market kind of move a little sideways, we'll see if we get good opportunities to time this on the move up here. Um, I didn't have the disclaimer up. That's my fault. But you guys know the drill. This is not financial advice. Please be careful with y'all money. Day trading is very risky. Appreciate y'all tapping in and watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you have questions, hit me in the comments. Shout out to those who hit me in the DMs with their questions. I appreciate y'all as always. But yeah, let's get to it. Pretty clear price action on as far as the price today with this falling wedge. Um, Unquestionable, especially with this false breakout at the bottom from yesterday. Definitely some good movement. So good indication that the bulls are kind of ready to make a move today. But we'll see. See if it takes them too long. Right now, we're in a pullback territory. Bears are kind of pushing it down. They could get it back all the way down here, turn it back upward. We'll see. It's all about the volume and the sentiment once the bell rings. But I'm definitely leaning a little more bullish, expecting a pullback and a turnaround. But we'll see. First, we got to get through this choppiness on this downside movement that's coming to start the morning. So we got to be patient. That's all I got. We got about 8 seconds. I think I covered everything. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, let's roll with it, man. All right. The bell has rung. Let's see how everything goes from here. It's coming out the gate pretty strong. I'm expecting that. We just gotta be patient on this pattern. It's coming out the gate pretty solid to start. The falling wedge pattern would have started at the top of September 23rd, taking that trend line right around the 830 mark, the very top. Having those three touch points at the very top, or two. Well, it's three. And at the bottom here, falling wedge would have started at September 23rd as well, around 2 p.m. You'd have your second touch point the next day on September 24th, around 11:25, and then kind of just extend it to the right from there. But yeah, that's where you get your falling wedge at. But yeah, just gotta be patient today. I'm expecting choppiness and pullback as the market moves to this EMA here. Bulls coming out the gate. Bulls actually, as far as price goes, Bulls kind of flipping it on the price. Let's see if the Bears lose some steam here on the volume because that's a quick turnaround. A little more than halfway through this candle. Getting some balance here. Bulls coming in pretty aggressive on the passive side. Let me not use the word aggressive. They're coming in pretty heavy on the passive side. Actually getting a little flip here. They're not playing around with it. Pullback looks serious. The Bulls are not playing. Let's look at the price real quick. Bulls with the quick flip. A little bit over $5 to do calls. So we're definitely leaning bullish. So we'll probably look to do about 40 contracts. A lot of buying on this already. They're not waiting. 1.5 million. They're not waiting. Jeez, they are moving. How that is pushing. Got about a minute and 5 seconds. Did you see the turnaround on that? You still got a lot of aggression by the Bears. Let's wait it out. Bulls look solid, but waiting to kind of see where that aggression comes in at here. Let me look at something real quick. That is crazy work. Yeah, we're still waiting. Let's give the Bulls a little bit more time on the aggression side here. What we got 20 seconds. Bears still kind of showing very aggressive. I think this is pretty solid to rock with, but the volume doesn't really agree quite yet. I don't want to wait till the last minute, but Bulls coming out extremely hot as far as price. So let's just make sure it's not being manipulated. That's kind of what I'm waiting on here. Not quite getting that. See if we get some type of pullback on this. Let's just wait. I'm gonna be a little bit more patient. A lot of buying on that first candle. Let's lock in on the a lot of selling. It's a little bit confusing, but it's the first 5 minutes. You got overnight orders and all that, so let's just give it a little bit more time. I can be a little more patient. I'm trying not to be very hasty here, but got the bears coming in hot on the market orders, and the bulls coming in on the. Let's see, a lot of buying there. Just want some clarity on the movement. It's not extremely clear. Let me take this down so I don't jump in too early. I think it looks good, but not the greatest indication. You got a lot of aggressiveness from the Bears, which that's what scares me. So we're gonna stay put. I just think a lot of sideways motions could wick us out the way that this is looking. Because the Bears have all the aggression on that first candle, even though you have a lot of buying on that candle. Super weird. But of course, it's still early, so just let the market breathe a little bit. No need to rush it. We got some balance. We definitely got balance. Yes. So let's lock in on what we do see. I don't want to be too hasty here. We got balance on that first candle. I mean, we're gonna get a turnaround. I mean, we have a range potentially. Let's see. Let me lock in on the sticks real quick. I don't think we will. I think this is going to be a solid bull run. I just need the bulls to come in. They're not really showing themselves on the volume. This is just constantly like moving right now. I just need the volume to kind of agree with this movement. Let me see. Could just be a sideways type thing. Let's see. I got the top of that range at 661.10. See if the bulls can break that area. We got a balanced candle on that first candle, so I'm kind of wanting to see if this is a legit run. It's about to come for the bulls. I think it is, but timing is really everything. Patience as well. Let's see. Yeah, 661.10. Bulls are moving. I just don't see the volume kind of agreeing. That's all. That's what worries me a little bit. Getting more and more balance as it pushes to the top here. So it's look like, I mean, yeah, it could continue to go sideways. So let's just wait it out. That's all I'm kind of waiting on. Waiting on the sideways motions to kind of die off. Let me get back to, where is it? There it is. Sorry, y'all. I was kind of getting a little increase here. Just trying to see where they just need to come in. They don't have an influx of movement quite yet. That's all. Bears actually lost some steam on this last one here, so let me check something else. I think the Bulls are ready. We're gonna ride with them. We ain't gonna question it. Deep breath. All right, we're up in the score too, so we're probably doing about 40 contracts. All right, we are in. Let's uh let's focus on the exits. Deep breath. Back to up in the score. 529 is uh is the price we got in at. So let's see what the exit's gonna be. 29. So we got 566. Let me see. Not the trailing stop, but the that's on the place. All right. And we said we're gonna change this to a limit. And we said 566. 566. All right. All right. We're good. We got everything set up. Let's move that out the way. Everything looks okay. Solid entry. Take deep breaths. It's definitely up in the, we're back in that range where we're up in the amount. Definitely could just be at a point where um, we might get stopped out here. We're a little early. Definitely a little stop hunting, maybe. Let's see if we can get out of that. We're gonna leave it alone. I feel like the entry was solid. We just got to get out alive here at this point. I believe once we bust through that 661.10 area, I think everybody else will kind of buy into the story. But we are definitely a little, I won't say early. I'll say we're not in the best position to not get stop hunted. I don't think we have any type of defense kind of uh, breaking the trailing stop that we have. So the EMA is way below the trailing stop. Trailing stop is at 660.49. So we are literally like 35 cent, which isn't much movement, but we'll see if the Bulls can kind of keep it pushing from here. Not the safest trade. When I say safest trade, it's just no line of defense to kind of protect the trailing stop. So it is what it is. A little bit of an early entry, but I felt good about where we are currently with the push that was about to happen, or that is happening, because I saw the bullish volume kind of kick in. So let's just see if it can keep pushing here. Nothing we can do about it. We're good. We needed to, the profit target is at 661.71. So we need about 60 cent. Deep breath. It's a solid entry. It's looking decent. Needed to get to about 661.70, around that mark there. So we need about 40 cent. It's already bursting through that range, 661.10. I think this is the part where everybody else kind of buys into the story here and it kind of pushes pretty hard. So I think we got in pretty good, really good. Trailing stop is scooting up, so that's a good thing for the trade. I think we'll get what we need. Need about 15 cents. That's a great start. Let's go ahead and make that last little push. Still got a minute and 40 on this candle here, so I think we're good. No questions about it. We are out. 15, 15 minutes. When the last time I had a trade that lasted about 13 minutes from the bell? Where are we at here? 1480 is what we walked away with. So that's super excited. I'm super excited about that. I think we back. I think we back in the groove. So I appreciate y'all watching. It hard September, but we're gonna finish it strong. I don't know what it is about finishing the month out strong and starting off slow for me, but I'll take it. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. This is gonna be a real quick one. I love it. I love quick trades in and out, no questions. So um y'all have a great weekend. Um, like, share, subscribe, all those good things. Remember, day trading is risky. Do not play with y'all money, all right? And I will see y'all on Monday. Be easy.